What's up, YouTube? What's up to my Rare Breed family? I'm Demi the Don, Demi the Goddess. So, y'all, look, we got a video we need to get into right quick. We got to hit on a topic. And it's crazy because I just kind of mentioned it in one of my shorts that I just posted. And this is for those of us who tend to just be very quiet, humble, always to ourselves, we about to talk about it, because at the end of the day, don't feel like you have to be an outgoing person, like doing certain things, being around a certain crowd, wanting certain people to like you. God put us here in this family right here, this Rare Breed family. Those of us who are chosen, those of us who are highly favored, who go through things in life and we don't understand, but we somehow make it out, and we always come out on top. Okay, life only gets better for us. I'm talking about all of us over here. When you run across this video and you become part of the family. So y'all, let's get into it. So at the end of the day, oh, and if y'all heard any noise, just y'all nephew back there playing. He's on one of his devices. But okay, so a lot of us are real quiet, humble people. We stay to ourselves. You know, we just be chilling, y'all, in our own world. Do not feel like you need to step outside of the box and start doing different stuff, become more outspoken, or don't feel like you need to change for one. Because what people do is they underestimate us. They feel like because we're quiet to ourselves, they think a few things. We think we're better than them. We don't think that way. You know, they think we're weak. They think we're scary and timid. And at the end of the day, it's just the complete opposite. We're just really in our own heads, just living life, doing what we have to do. That's because God put you here to be that way. He knows that you are on his side. He knows that you don't have to get up and prove anything to anyone under any circumstances. You know? So at the end of the day, continue to be that way. Because little do they know, the most quietest people are the ones you don't want to mess with. You know that, I know that. I know when you quiet, I just say, hey, I like them. I fuck with them. They don't even know I fuck with them. Because, at the end of the day, I already know what time it is. Whether it's good or bad. When someone is quiet, y'all, they are not the ones to mess with. Okay? God gave them that demeanor for a certain reason. You will not make it through the gates of heaven messing with certain people who carry themselves a certain way. So at the end of the day, continue to be who you are. If you are quiet and you're to yourself and you just like to do things alone, don't change. Continue to do those things alone. Continue to just be yourself. Because at the end of the day, those who know. Real recognize real. We are going to always recognize each other. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Don't ever go out of your way to explain yourself. Because, see, that was something I used to do in the past. At times, people used to be like, what's wrong with you? You just always you ghost us. You just quiet. And, it's just who I am. I've been that way since I was a child. And a lot of us have always been that way. Or some of you start to wake up in life and you realize that, you find peace within yourself just being alone, and you stop hanging around certain people. It makes you feel better because at the end of the day, that's who you were anyways. You were just with the crowd because it's like, okay, they like me. But then when you realize that everything was just fake, those people were fake, they just wanted you around because they can mooch off of you in some type of way, shape, or form, even if it's from your clothes, the fact that you drive a nice vehicle, your job title. No one has time for that. No one wants to be used and abused in this world. So at the end of the day, if you are quiet and you move in silence, continue to be quiet. Continue to move in silence, because at the end of the day, God has something in store for you that was never meant for those people anyways. And when it's meant for the right people to come along, y'all, they will come along. Those people that know you, they going to be like, oh, no, you ain't quiet. You just don't deal with everyone. You just like me. Yeah, because God only wants certain people around you anyways. We don't just come out the womb sensing these things and seeing these things, you know. It's natural, it's normal to talk to people, to meet people, to mingle, to want to go out and have fun. All of that is normal. But it comes a time in life that you know your limit. You know who you feel comfortable around. You know who you are, what you like to talk about, things you like to do. So it's okay if you don't even hang with some of the same people anymore. You haven't changed. You just continue to outgrow them. They mentally they can't catch up, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being in your 30s and 40s, and you don't want to hang with people in their 20s. You know, like what do you really have in common? You know, and I'm not talking about siblings or, you know, family related, but if you're 40 years old or even their 30s, you know, you may have some growing up you need to do depending on what they have going on, because a lot of people are mature for their age, but at the same time, you know, in your 20s, you still out here making mistakes that you should have already learned being 40 years old. Just saying, you know, some of us grow, some of us don't grow. Neither here or there. It's okay to be a quiet person. It's okay to want to be to yourself. The only friend you really need at the end of the day is God anyways. And with God being your friend, he's bound to put people in your life who act like you, who you can relate to. You don't have to change. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have these conversations with this person about how they're being childish or what they should do because they come to you for advice, but then at the end of the day, they really don't want it. Or either you're going to feel the need to have to step in because they are doing something that is like, really? You know what? I love them. They my friend. Let me say something. Let it go. Trust me, I've been there before. Like, let it go. Let it go and let God handle them in their situation. They have to live and learn at whatever age, whether it's 20, 30, 40, 50, you know. Just focus on yourself, y'all. At the end of the day, I hope this message, like, is for all the right people. Hopefully you can relate, because at the end of the day, you know, a lot of us are very quiet and we are to ourselves, and that doesn't make us weak. We are the strongest ones out here, because at the end of the day, it's like, don't play. Don't play. We have good hearts, y'all, and we're humble, but don't cross that line, you know. For those that know, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm saying. But I'm Demi the Don, Demi the Goddess. I love y'all. I will see y'all in another video, because y'all, we have a lot to talk about in this Rare Breed family over here. And that's why, you know, we can talk about anything, because at the end of the day, we weren't put here to really fit in. So, you know, we all can relate to each other over here, and that's the good thing about being rare and different, or they call us weird. That's fine. Don't change. Continue to be weird. God loves you, so do I. And anyone else who feels that way. We all love each other. We don't wake up with hate in our hearts. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all in another video. Bye, y'all.